Hi, it's me. Hello. It's like dark in my room, sorry. It's like almost 1, but um I have curtains and I never open them because I don't like the sunlight being in here, so yeah. But anyway, I wanted to talk about one of my favorite books ever, Dork Diaries. Hold on. I have like up to book 11 and I'm currently on book 6, I think. So in case you don't know, this is Dork Diaries. Hold on. I don't know if I want to take all of this out just for this, but maybe I will. Yeah. Okay, so this one is one. I read these as a kid, in elementary school. I love these so much, and like I used to have um like at least 4 or 5 of these books when I was a kid, but they were all like they weren't in order though, because I always picked up the books that I thought were like the prettiest cover or like whatever book that I saw in store, and if they didn't have like the previous version, then I just get that one because like I was like, as long as it's a dork diary book, it's okay. But no, it's important to read them in order. So, but it's okay. And in case you're wondering, why are you reading an elementary school book? Why are you reading this now? And I'm just like, I was like I was like thinking about I remember that I enjoyed reading a lot when I was in high school, especially during elementary and middle school. I loved reading a lot because I had like the library. I could read whatever I want and I read all the time. But like when I graduated, I didn't have like the books anymore and I didn't have access to a library anymore. So I was like, I guess I'll just like forget that I ever liked reading. So I did until I was like thinking about things that I liked in elementary school, and then I was like, wait, Dork Diaries, and that's yeah, pretty much this. It's pretty much. I mean, it's not like a direct comparison because they're definitely not the same, but it's kind of like the girl version of Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Um, and I think it's a very cute book, and like honestly, it's still a really really good book. And I'm 22 years old, and some of like when I'm reading, I laugh when I'm reading, and maybe that says something about me. Maybe that says tells me that I'm like immature and have like the humor of like a 13-year-old girl, but who cares? But anyway, I also like how they have like this little, like the little comic strips in the back. I always thought that was my favorite. It's like pretty much this Dork Diaries is just like this teenage girl Nikki living her life, and like this mean popular girl Mackenzie that she doesn't like, who's trying to sabotage her all the time. And I don't know. This just like makes me feel like I'm like a kid again, or like what I thought being a teenager would be like when I was like a kid. And honestly, it's like very refreshing. I think this book is really refreshing. And honestly, reading through this though, I feel like these books they're probably made for middle schoolers and not for elementary school kids. But like, it's okay. I don't think the language is too suggestive, so it's okay if your like child does read this. But yeah, this is definitely made for like a preteen or something. But yeah, and then that's the first. This one's the second. Honestly though, um, like yeah, and also like I feel like this like properly like represents like teenagers overthinking though like sometimes and being like over dramatic. I feel like this like puts that in perspective or whatever, and I think I don't know. I just think this is like I don't know. A lot of people say that the author uh um just like doesn't know what teenagers actually like act like, but I feel like for this time, like the time that these were releasing, I feel like this was very accurate, and some of it is still like very accurate to like modern teenagers too, cuz yeah, I have like a little sister that is a teenager, and I feel like she could like you could very much. I feel like a lot of teenagers and preteens could relate to this. So like, I really love this. Um, yeah, I used to have a lot of these when I was a kid. So yeah, I decided to like, it's my life goal to buy all the books and read them all and finish them. That was like a childhood dream of mine, and I'm achieving it. And it's a really good book. I love this book. I don't care if any of you say, well, that's a kid's book. I don't care. It's a really good book. And kids' books are really like fun to read and like they're good. And yeah, after this, I'm gonna read Diary of a Wimpy Kid though. Um, what was I gonna say? Yeah, I have like five more books to go, and then I have all the books in the series, and I'm so excited. I'm kind of sad to finish it though, because like but like I don't like finishing things. Finishing things makes me sad, but like I can always go back to read these like in the future, or either like like maybe find a book like it, but I don't know, like I'm achieving dreams right now. Like, yeah, but honestly, like um I'm blanking. It's like kind of early for me, but yeah, like let's also talk about like the physical appearance of these books. Like these like books have like really detailed like covers, and I always appreciated that as a kid. Like none of the covers are ever the same, and it's always like the cover is always theming around like what the book is about, and it's like so cool. This one was my favorite as a kid because I like the reflectiveness of the cover. Um, it's so freaking cool. Like I love these. And honestly, these don't take that long to read anyway. I'm pretty sure you can finish this in a day if that's all. If like you had like all the free time in the world to read like for a day, you could probably finish one of these because honestly, a lot of pages but not a lot of words. So I think these books have 350 pages or less, somewhere around 300, but it doesn't take that long to finish. So yeah, I love these so much, and I would give my soul to have Nikki and Mackenzie dolls. I would give my soul for that. Um, gonna have to uh organize those, but um, I know that like is it Renee? I'm pretty sure the author is Renee. Um, she also created another book that's not Dork Diary. I mean, it's like Dork Diaries, but it's like the guy version. It's like The Adventures of Max Crumbly. I never read that one because like I was like, no, he's a boy. Ew. When I was in elementary school, and also I still prefer like books that are like female leads. So I don't think I'm going to read Max Crumbly, but like maybe I will give it a chance like after Diary of a Wimpy Kid. But no, they're probably still around the same like amount of pages too. So, but that series only has like a couple because I don't think Max Crumbly took off as well as Dork Diaries did. Because literally, I remember in elementary school where like I would see like a book I didn't have in somebody's hands. Like let's say this one because I did not have this book because like as a kid because all I had was I think I had book five, book four, and then three, and then seven, and then I had um what else? And I have five if I didn't already say five because I had like I didn't like get them in order. I only got like what I thought was like the cutest cover or like whatever was in the store, and if there wasn't anything available I'll just get that one. So I never had it in order, but yeah, I never had the first book, and I've always wanted to read this, and I remember seeing this in some girl's hand, and I was like, oh my god. I went to the library to literally check this out, and then they were like, oh, unfortunately somebody already checked it out, and the girl did. Like this book was really hard to check out of the library in my elementary school. That's how popular Dork Diaries was. um Literally, you would have to like be at the library every day to see if this was available, and I did every day check to see if this was available, and like somehow somebody always got it before me, and I was like, I'm never going to be able to read the first one, and I never got to read the first one until now. So I'm just glad I got to read the first one, and honestly, I love this. I think I love all the books. I love all the books equally, but like I think my favorite one so far, my favorite one used to be this one. Used to be book three because I don't know. I think I like the stars and stuff like that, and also I think I liked the storyline of this too because I think the storyline of this was like she uh it's like a talent show, and they're like competing to like be in this like um American Idol esque like show. So I thought that was really cool. So I really like this one. And you know, pop stars. I had a big thing with pop stars when I was a kid, so I like this one a lot. But now on further inspection, honestly, this one might be one of my least favorites. It's still not. It's still a good book, but it's like not up there anymore. Honestly, I like. Ah, let me not let my books fall over. Okay, fall over. That's okay too. But I honestly really like this one. This one replaces the not so talented pop star. Yeah, that's book 3. But yeah, I really like this one. This one's so freaking good, cause um it's like okay, so they have this like project where they have to like in like PE class where they have to like choose a charity to skate for, and it's like really cool and like Nikki has a hard time finding a charity because like everybody already took all the good ones, and then she finally finds one that she can like um do the charity for, which is like for like um Brandon's grandparents like pet store or like adoption center pet thing, and Brandon is the guy that she likes. So yeah, that's like really sweet. And then like you find out about Brandon that his parents passed away and he lives with his grandparents, and the only reason they could stay there is like because like they have like their like pet shop, and if they don't have that they have to move away. So I thought that was like very like kind of deep for like a kid's book, so I was like, whoa, that's really cool. And then like I like books that get personal like that, so this one's one of my favorites. Like I love this one a lot. So yeah, can you and also comic strip. All of the books always have a different comic strip, so I think that's always really cool. And I looked forward to always reading the back of these or reading this part when I was a kid because like I liked seeing the multiple different ones. But and honestly, I still do. I always read this one's first. Like I think it's so cool. I think it's so cute how like she added extra to the book, so like you got more joy out of it. I mean, it's not like I mean, I enjoy the book by itself, but like it's just like a little thing to read like after you finish the book or before. I honestly, as a kid, I did it at the end, but as an adult, I do it at the start because how can you ignore this cool little comic strip? So yeah. But anyways, I've been talking about Dork Diaries for almost like 13 minutes. Honestly, I could probably talk about Dork Diaries for like 7 hours or more. I cannot express how much I love Dork Diaries, and if if you're nostalgic and want to feel like you just bought a book from the book fair and you're reading what you just bought, this is it. Dork Diaries is it. Cause like I remember when like um I was in the book fair and I was looking for books and I got like $20 and I was like, oh my god, I'm so rich. I could buy like a really nice book for that. So I bought this one at the book fair. So, and then I'm like reading it like just like gave me so much memories, and like I even had like the smell of like the old like library, like the smell of like wood and like books, and it's like oh my god, it's like it just like hit me with so much nostalgia, and I just like I love this series so much. Like it's like the nostalgia factor, and also I really love like the author's writing in this. I really love it. I don't know, like a lot of you probably won't like it, but I love this. And if you please read it with me if you can, or like say in the comments if you've ever read this, because honestly I love these books so much to my soul. I would die for like for Dork Diaries. That's how much I love Dork Diaries. I would also appreciate a Dork Diaries shirt too. I would love that. But yeah, please pick this up if you can. There's like 16 books in total. I think 16. And I have 11 of them, so I don't have that much left. So you guys should start reading it with me so that we can talk about Dork Diaries, cuz this is the one thing that like I mean, I know a lot of girls like or like a lot of people read Dork Diaries as a kid, but like I never hear anybody bring this up anymore. So I'm just like, yeah, Dork Diaries. I love this. You should read it. Really read it. You should read it cuz like I love this. Masterpiece. This is a masterpiece. So, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and leave because I've been talking about Dork Diaries for almost 20 minutes. So, I should probably shut up. And also, I'm hungry, so I'm gonna leave. But goodbye, and thank you for talking. I mean, I'm talking. Thank you for like listening to me talk about Dork Diaries because yeah, and because yeah, I need to be more descriptive than that. Because because I love Dork Diaries and I feel like this video is probably not as interesting because all I'm talking about is books. But like I love books and I love Dork Diaries. Dork Diaries is gonna be like my favorite like book series like ever because like I feel like that's like one of the books that like really stuck with me when I was a kid. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and leave. I'm hungry. Goodbye. If I can end the video. Okay, bye.